The Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, I was looking at the map of the way we fly. We fly so we can't see it the entire way.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
And plus it was cloudy, which is also bullshit. That would have been cool. I even asked the guy, like, which way do we go?
Yeah.
Like, that would be fucking awesome if we flew over that thing.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Fuck living on a volcano, though.
Oh, man.
Good place to visit, though.
It's beautiful.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah, it was great.
And where we were on Lanai, and Lanai's an interesting place. 3,000 people, 20,000 deer.
Right. And so you do the math and you think, hey, this is going to be gravy. There is way more deer than people, but God, it's tough.
It's
tough hunting.
Yeah.
Tough bow hunting for sure.
Well, this is one of the best examples of if you want to make an argument for hunting. Like this, in certain situations, this is probably the best example. You must control the population of these animals. They don't have any predators, and they evolved around tigers. They come from India. So these axis deer, they were a gift from Hong Kong to King Kamehameha V.
I saw your history lesson.
Yeah, in 1860.
Yeah.
I was getting all into it today, and I wanted to make my post about
That was awesome.
So they... what was the number that they shoot? How many did they shoot a week just to feed people and control the
They
population?
said 1,500, but not a week, was it?
No, I think it was 30 a day.
Oh, okay,
I think they were saying they shoot 30 a day.
Right, because they have to go at night.
Yep, with night vision scopes
and shoot does.
Yeah, just to take them out.
That's so many deer.
When we were there at night, I got super lucky. Thanks to you. You let me take that deer. But right when we landed, we went to scout. We got out of the car. We went and looked around, and within 5 minutes, we saw a buck feeding in a doable spot.
Yeah, it's nice
I creeped in. It was total. It just gives you a distorted perception of your chances of success, though.
Yeah.
Because for the next 5 days, I got nothing until the last day. But in 15 minutes, I got the first deer. But when you get there, you realize how switched on these things are.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing like these things.
No, it's I've hunted in Africa, and the antelope there are pretty quick also, like that, just because of lions and hyenas and twitchy.
Just super jumpy.
Twitchy, but these deer are very similar, just quick.
When we were leaving that night, when you and me and Adam were in the truck and we were leaving and we turned the lights on in the truck and you could see hundreds of deer in front of us.
Yeah.
It was the craziest. Like it was like a crowd being let out of a concert or something like that.
Or basketball game. Yeah, basketball game's over because it was just they're coming out of the trees.
Yeah,
crossing the road into the open field where we'd been hunting, and it's just hundreds.
You can't imagine. If you haven't been there, you can't imagine. And if you moved there, or if you just went there for a few days, you'd kind of get it. You'd be like, okay, what do you do about these things? Mm-hmm. Well, you can't give them birth control. I mean, they eat grass. So, like, how are you going to stop them from breeding? You're not. So what are you going to do? You're going to introduce tigers to Lanai?
That would be cool.
That may be the only way to do it, other than hunters.
Yeah.
And they're going to start eating people.
Just hunting. And it's such a destination for just getting good deer meat. Yeah. And I was thinking about it, too. That stretch where those hundreds of deer cross the highway, it's as straight as can be. You can see... great visibility, but the speed limit's 35. I think it's because deer are always jumping out in front of cars there.
Oh, yeah,
and,
for sure.
People would be dying. So it seems like, why is it 35? This is like, it should be 70, but so many deer.
I think it's also because they're like, where you going?
Yeah.
Slow down,
there's no hurry.
What's the hurry, man?
Yeah.
Relax. 3,000 people on the island.
Maybe that's part of it, too.
That island's so relaxed, and the people are so friendly. That's an awesome place.
Yeah, it was. I'm anytime I go on a hunt, I'm thankful for the experience and for seeing the animals, but also meeting the people. Alec, Bob the butcher.
Yeah.
There's just like these people that are ingrained in your memory, and that's such a special part of the trip. Also.
Yeah, the experience is very very unusual because there's really not a place like that I know of anywhere on the planet. That's just a small island with a small population of people and a massive population of the most delicious animals in the world. Mm-hmm. And even though there's so many of them, good fucking luck getting one. I mean,
Yeah.
we had our friend Ben O'Brien. He went home empty-handed.
Yeah.
So one of us in a group of very experienced hunters. I mean, other than me, everybody in that group is super, super experienced.
Yeah.
You know, and still, it's no cakewalk. These things are switched on, and they dodge arrows like they're in the Matrix. I mean, it's crazy.
It's there's no gimmies.
No.
I mean, it's you can do everything right. You can think in your head, well, I traveled all the way here. I'm here to hunt. I need to take meat home. Doesn't matter. Those deer, there's no gimmies. They're trying to stay alive, and they know what's up. They get hunted. I don't know if it's every day, because when their antlers fall off, you know, the bucks probably aren't hunted. But because they're killing does at night, they're hunted most days out of the year.
Yeah.
So they are as wired as it can be. I mean, because they're used to being pursued.
Yeah, it's different than, say, like white-tailed deer. Like white-tailed deer seem to kind of know when hunting season comes around.
Yeah.
Like when their velvet drops off and they rub their velvet off, and then the females start coming into season, that's when they get fucking sketchy and nervous, because they know that guns are going to be going off. And arrows are going to be flying their way.
Right.
But you catch them during the summer, they're just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
These things are never chilling.
Or in the winter after season.
Right.
They're more focused on food.
Yeah.
And putting on some weight to make it through the winter. So other than hunting season, they are more chill. But these things, I don't think they ever get a day off.
They don't get a day off. And they can't give them a day off. Because if everybody said, hey, man, let's just leave these animals alone, man. If they did, they would all die either of starvation or they would die. Like, they had to eradicate the goat population on the island because people brought goats there. And the goats literally had decimated the vegetation to the point where the island started going into a drought. I don't understand this. But somehow or another, if you eat all of the vegetation, the rain stops falling in certain areas, or there's a lack of precipitation, or condensation doesn't gather because there's no leaves to capture it. Or one of the ladies who lives there was explaining it to me why they had to kill all the goats.
Oh, I see.
And she was like, trees were dying, everything was dying. And they're in the process right now of, in Maui, they have this gigantic area that they are trying to eradicate deer from. And they want to fence it in to let the forest regrow, because the forest doesn't have a chance to regrow with, again, same animal, axis deer, because they just eat all the little baby trees.
Yeah.
As the little trees are coming up, they just chew those fuckers up, and that's what they eat. They eat shoots and...
They want the new browse.
Yeah.
Yeah, new growth. Yeah.